Charles and I settled here in the booth. This should be a fun one. Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a look at some of the stars here of today's game. Let's get right to it. Ready to get us started, it's Cade York. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Nice shot! Hey, middle.
Right to the air is Jackson. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And that may have been incomplete, but he reminds me so much of when my dad used to take me to the baseball stadium and watch the home run hitters in batting practice. I'll get to the stadium early just to watch this kid throw it. He can throw it out of the stadium.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Middle. Oh, we got a scramble.
Jackson now. He's going to take another shot here. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Calvin Johnson, 75 yards. And the Ravens need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Pulls it in at the 13. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
I'm one, ready?
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive to about the 33-yard line.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves.
Here we go.
Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourself.
Play action. It's Burrow. And his throw here's incomplete. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Here we go.
After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4. An ideal start defensively. They already have the touchdown. Now they get the stop.
Just like they drew it up on the chart.
Here we go.
Does that sound dated? Right? Am I out of touch a little bit?
It's all right.
All right, grease board, head, computer.
11
exactly what you want. Score on your first drive. Stop them on the first drive defensively.
And he is going to have a Ravens first down as they manage to convert And that'll keep the drive alive. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Hey, Alpha, slide! What are you? Nice up!
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. He'll get 5 out of the keeper, but now it's 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. And they're going to stop him short of the first down as he's tackled at about the 21. Give him a gain of 6 on the keeper, but it still brings up 4th. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Here we go, here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They'll look to get something started. They need to. Down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Those are the plays this defense needs with the deficit they're facing.
It certainly is, and they've got to continue to swarm the football and hope that someone, while they're holding up the ball carrier, can get in there, rake it, and lock it free. They need to...
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. There's 2nd long, now it's 3rd and even. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Open man, Parham. He's got it. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18.
Now that one hurts defensively. They force him into 3rd and long, had the advantage, yet they give up the big play right there.
Yeah, their offense was already warming up on the sideline, ready to come out. So much for that 3 and out.
Here we go.
This is 4th. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. On the defensive side, tackled by John Randall.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And they go play action now. Burrow. Throw over the middle into the hands of the tight end, Parham. And he'll be dropped at the 36. It's a good gain of 18 on a play that originated back at the 18. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
11 mighty. Stop.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 10-0 to score after 1 on EA Sports.
Here we go, here we
The
go.
last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Burrow on play action. Over the middle, complete. It's Phillips. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 17-yard line. 18 yards the gain for number 18.
You see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
Here we go.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
11 MT, 11 MT.
Now Burrow. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back.
Here we go.
That one ended up incomplete.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Burrow will throw. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Donald Parham, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals have got it back to within a score. Extra point by York is up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Now a first down carry is Williams. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
They run it again with Williams. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score.
Let's go.
Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he's going to take it down to about the 35 here. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
It's a scintillating run by Lamar Jackson as his guys are able to extend their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken from about the 12. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Bengals drive about to get going. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
That one brought back a few nightmares because when a quarterback gets outside of the pocket, your job as a defensive back, make sure you stay as deep as the deepest receiver and not let anyone leap behind you for a big play. A nice job there having discipline and not letting them connect on that pass.
Room here to run. But he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A great play there. 77 yards. And the Bengals get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Takes it at the 7. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room. He's got him in, complete. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. He's going to let it go again. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Calvin Johnson with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Tucker with the extra point. These guys will take a 10-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken from about the 12. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
11
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
12.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Here we go. They gotta go.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we're at halftime here in the Inner Harbor with the hometown Ravens on top, as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Taken from about the 12. And able to get this out to the 25.
Here we go, here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
11 empty,
By no
11
means
empty.
certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives. Try and slow things down a little bit.
And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27. Not the start to the drive they were hoping for. That run doesn't get them much at all.
No, not at all. And that leaves them with 3rd and long, which means you got to dial up something pretty good. Think your best player with a play that he likes to run best.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26.
11-90.
Fourth down. Here's Joe Burrow. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
11.
They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
11.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon.
I'd say it's not panic time yet, but let's be honest about it. Empty possession here, not what you're looking for when you're down a couple of scores.
Absolutely not. Trying to start the second half off on the right foot. Unfortunately, going to give the ball up. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. They're going to look to throw. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Chris McAllister. And he will bring this back. It's up. We are set, ready to rock for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup, and these guys on your screen ready to rock as well. Some of the stars of today's game, and speaking of the game, let's get right to it. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team.
Pulls it in at the 13.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Rodgers going to the air to start things out. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. How about the defense there trying to set the tone on the very first play of the game?
Yeah, there's a little bit of a glow here tonight because they brought the heat right out of the gate. What a good job establishing a tone for this one.
Jump out!
To try again after the sack. Rodgers. He gets it into the hands of Larry Fitzgerald. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Yeah, good. 26. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Plant.
Now Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us for their game plan today, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
Jump out!
On first down, Rodgers escapes the sack. He lost 9 there. That's really going to set him back for second down.
Inside.
Rodgers going to throw. This is brought in by Casper. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. First and goal.
88.
To throw is Rodgers. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
Well, you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area, so you make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal. On second down, to run with Patterson. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4 down territory? Might go for it.
Trying to run it with Patterson. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Cordero Patterson, a 5-yard touchdown run. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. Rodgers will throw for it. And he will get in to make it 8-0. So they get in for the opening drive score, and they go for two. They kept the kicker lonesome over there. They said, we don't need you this time.
Kickers? Who needs kickers for PATs?
Nice now.
We want them for field goals, not for PATs. They went for two and got it. It's a new tone setter for this team.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They begin the drive with Williams. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Yeah.
Jackson. And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That one good for 37 yards.
You ask tight ends about their favorite routes to run, and surprisingly, this will pop up as one of their staples because they run so many routes in the middle of the field. How about this one? Starts downfield, bends it to the corner, great touch on the football, and they turn that one into a big play.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Yeah. Hey, come on.
Now Jackson. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And the cosign.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Terrell Suggs. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Looking for Crabtree, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line.
And, partner, I think this is where long-term starters in the NFL separate themselves from the rest of the pack because there's still 3 full quarters left in this one. More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental resiliency, a characteristic every NFL team's looking for in their quarterback.
And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Tackle made there by Haloti Ngata. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Steal. Check, steal.
Here's Patterson again. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in the cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. Rodgers. It's complete to Fitzgerald. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st.
Ready?
1st and 10, it's Patterson. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Michael Strahan there to make the tackle. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Right. Ready.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And he'll just get rid of it.
No grounding call there. He had a receiver near the right sideline. It was pretty clear there. He just needed to get rid of that one.
And he did have a receiver in the area, but initially my view was obstructed, and I thought that was going to be grounding, but clearly the correct call made, and that is no call.
Is that why you threw your play sheet down? Is that why you did it? Is that the flag?
Should be giving me up. I got a lot of issues up here in the booth. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Made open, it's Moss complete. Touchdown! Randy Moss, 54 yards. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
They'll try and throw for it. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football.
And there he goes, left side. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Calvin Johnson, 75 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Now Patterson to start the drive. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Michael Strahan with a tackle for loss there.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum. The other side is starting to gain.
That'll be caught over the middle by Moss. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. Running the counter, Patterson. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up a touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7.
Second down and 5.
To throw, it's Rodgers. This is caught. It's Crabtree. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 44-yard line. Now it's Rodgers. Fitzgerald on the slant. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Boy, that is a 7-yard loss. Second down now. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
50. Right now, you got 58.
Throwing on second and long. Rodgers. And he finds Fitzgerald. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 18. A gain there of 21 yards.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
To throw on second and 10. Rodgers will get that to his tight end, Casper. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Sets him up nicely. First and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Throwing is Rodgers. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Not the first and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play. And he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
Hey, check 26. Inside. Hey, 88.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And it'll be intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. Taken in at the 3. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter three.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. He sets to fire deep. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
So 1 first down on that drive, and that's it. Forced to take the deep shot on 3rd down and couldn't hit it. Now they have to punt this one away.
Hey, report! Report! Go. And let's go.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. 68 yards. And the Ravens' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Tucker with the extra point, and we are tied at 14. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand-new ball game, all tied here in the 3rd as they have their first possession of this 2nd half.
And, Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big 2nd half.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Oko over here.
Again, Patterson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Getting out a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Here we
8
go.
yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, a run with Patterson. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 43 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
Patterson, he'll try it up the middle. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
He can rack up those tackles in bunches in the run game from that middle linebacker spot.
And what he has to do is make sure he congratulates the guys in front and tells them thanks a lot, because as the guy in the middle, like linebacker, you're counting on your front three, your front four, front five, whatever you've got in front of you to take up all the blocking, allow you to roam and hit, and that's what he did on that play.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Third down, here's Patterson. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Hey, take 26.
They'll go. It's Patterson. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
Get ready.
So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll go again with Patterson. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Patterson. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
Down.
Straight ahead, Patterson. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Ready.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Patterson running between the tackles. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll run with Patterson. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. Have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
Here we go on 4th down. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call. I love those plays. 4th and 1. That's who wants it more, this time the offense.
Yeah, there's a lot of hooting and hollering in there, right? A lot of contact and a lot of collisions as they try and find some space. Who's going to drop their hips, gain leverage, and move the other side backwards? We saw it there for the offense getting it done.
Patterson is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Back the ball. Get 300. Get 300. Take 30.
Now this time Rodgers will throw. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Everyone's eyes go to him when he nears the end zone, and that includes the coverage, who took away the easy throwing lanes and forced the high throw.
Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown. Randy Moss. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And his guys have taken the lead. Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Hey, middle. Report.
Here's Jackson. He's going to let it fly. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. Oh, and that nearly ended it. That should have been intercepted, but he cannot corral it, and that is a lifeline there with 3rd down coming up. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game.
Hey, Alpha, sit up. Hey, Ozzy, sit up.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
DC ready? 180! 13.
Jackson looking to throw right away. He gets it into the hands of Larry Fitzgerald. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards. On this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
No, we changed it. We changed it. Go. You at X. Hey, middle.
Now it's Jackson. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Dave Casper, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Jaguars march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And it makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken from about the 12. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 right at the 30. And he's not going anywhere to start the night. They stop him at the line of scrimmage. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. This time Jackson will throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on now and forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely frees up your guys elsewhere. On 3rd down, Jackson. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar save. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. He's going to air one out. And this one is incomplete. Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Ryan Suckup, the man tasked with getting this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Right to the air is Jackson. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game. Watching him try to take away that area of the field.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jackson, he's going to try and go deep again. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. Fourth down, here's Jackson. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 45-yard line. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. From the 39, Jackson. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. That's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the 1st quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Ricky Williams, 39 yards. And the Ravens will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. So that a very nice-looking touchdown run.
And on his first carry of the game as well. And you remember, Brandon, we talked to him yesterday, and he thought he was going to have a big game. He thought everything aligned perfectly. He liked what the defense was presenting, and he really liked what he was getting from his blockers.
And he will get in to make it 8-0. Interesting. I mean, they're putting their foot on the gas here early, going for 2 to go up 8-0.
Well, after that drive, you have to believe that they thought to themselves, if we can do that, what's another 2 yards? Let's go get those and get 2 points as a result.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. They'll dump this to Bo. It's complete.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. To throw is Jackson. Got a man. It's Randy Moss, complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Hey, report. Report. Go. You.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers working on routes.
And this is caught inside the 5. It's a big play there for Vegas. 44 yards.
I'm pretty sure any quarterback will tell you it's nice to have a tight end that can stretch the field. And how about him right there, working in the heart of the defense. And they connect on a very nice play downfield. A combination of talent and toughness to go into the briar patch.
Jackson will keep it. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Almost want to go Shakespeare here. My kingdom for a yard. Quarterback sneak, nothing doing.
Better you be careful. Shakespeare might sue you.
Yeah, he might come get me, right? Good luck with that, Bart.
They'll try the ground game with Jackson. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Raiders have come back to make it a 2-point game. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And this is now a 1-point game. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. A short kick taken at the 18. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Jackson. He's going to let this one go deep. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Raiders are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson, and he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. A tight one, 8-7 our score after one.
Forward. Go. No. Yeah.
Jackson now. That's complete to Calvin Johnson. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. First target, first catch, and a first down. Jackson will throw again. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Hey, Ozzy, sit up. Hey, hands up. Hands up.
Now Jackson. And that one complete downfield to Johnson. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 14. Jackson. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. Ball on the 8. It's second and 4. Throwing is Jackson. That is caught by Moss for a Las Vegas touchdown. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes this a 14-8 ball game. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back in the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
On second and 9, Jackson. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Here's Jackson to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield, and that's caught inside the 30. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
Hey, report.
Now Jackson on first down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6. Again, it's Jackson as he'll stay on the ground. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. They'll try and run for it with Bo. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes it 21-8. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. Very short kick taken right at the 20. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Raiders pick it up. So problems compound. Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Pulls it in at the 13. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. A shotgun handoff to Patterson. 5 yards on the game's first play. Second down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 5 now. Rodgers got a man. It's Patterson complete. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. On play action. Now Rodgers. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Chris McAllister. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
Well, they certainly weren't afraid to let it fly early, and they hope that'll keep the defense honest and keep the offensive guys excited about getting back out there. They are in attack mode in this game. It did backfire a little bit. Now you're just hoping your defense can keep them off the scoreboard so you're not facing a deficit the next time you run out there.
And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. On 2nd and 7, Jackson. Now he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And the Cowboys are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Hey, check 26.
Rodgers now to throw. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. First and 10, it's Patterson. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. On 2nd and 12, Rodgers. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Ron Woodson with a pick. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
Well, it doesn't take a whole lot of investigation to figure out why they're still sitting at 0 on the scoreboard, because their quarterback's got to wake up and start reading defense a heck of a lot better after throwing his 2nd interception.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
It'd be hard to say that a defense wouldn't be ready for a first down run. And when you can gain that kind of yardage against a defense that's really kind of geared to stop that play, your confidence has to rise, and now you've actually opened up your playbook. You want to throw the ball now for play action, you're good to go.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Calvin Johnson, 26 yards. And the Ravens take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. Pulls it in at the 13. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, Charles, what a tough start to this ballgame for this offense. 2 drives, 2 turnovers. We'll see what drive 3 produces here.
Yeah, and Brandon, if I'm a head coach, depending on my personality, I'm definitely going to want to huddle up with this unit right now, right? Turnovers on the first 2 drives, threw an interception on the last one. Either I'm trying to give them confidence or maybe put a little fear in them.
Now look out, Rodgers lost the football, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And able to get this out to the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. 12-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Inside.
Now Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Nate Train. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And that one makes this a 19-point game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
88.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to...
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Chris McAllister. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. Tucker now for the extra point. And that will bump the lead up to 26. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line.